Hi, Matt here from Fitter Confident Youth. Thanks for coming to watch this training about cheat meals and nutrition and the mindset and the theory behind it all. I'm going to start with the question though, why do you feel you need one? The thing is, even the phrasing of it, the terminology puts you on the back feet. It's such a negative thing, like cheating. Cheats don't prosper. You wouldn't cheat at your wife or whoever. Like, cheating as a thing doesn't have particularly pleasant connotations. So why would you want to cheat on your nutrition, on your fuel, on your food? Like, that already puts you on the back foot. And here's the thing. People feel they need some kind of release or to go a bit crazy with the pizzas or the ice creams or the bento boxes or whatever you feel you're going to cheat with, on whether it's a day or a meal. They feel they need that because it's been so restrictive previously. So they're on a diet where they've got to have a kale smoothie at 7 a.m. or, it's such a starvation diet where you have to either starve yourself for ridiculous amounts, or there's ridiculous rules or restrictions attached to it, or whole food groups like carbs or whatever are cut out. The thing is, you don't need to do any of that to burn some fat, to get a bit leaner, to help change your body composition. If you were to walk more of a middle path, where nothing was off limits, where no food was banned, where no food was either good or bad, it was just delicious fuel you enjoyed as and when you wanted to, then you wouldn't need a cheat meal. You wouldn't feel deprived in any way, so you wouldn't therefore need to have a splurge to make up for it. And that's what people often get into, that cycle of starving or binging or even yo-yoing, doing something. And of course, look, on one level, it's admirable, wanting to throw yourself into your diet. You'd be like, okay, yeah, at this time, I'm finally going to make it work. I'm really going to make it work for me. I'm going to cut out, I'm going to throw out all sugary stuff, not have any biscuits or cheese or wine or anything. And they do it for a bit. And then maybe they get a headache from withdrawal symptoms. And even if you don't get the withdrawal symptoms, headache, just like those cravings of, And the thing is, here's the thing. Are you never going to go to a dinner party or restaurant or want to eat any of those foods again? Starving yourself, depriving yourself, cutting out whole food groups doesn't teach you how to live in the real world with them, where, I'm sorry, they aren't going anywhere. They will continue to exist. Wouldn't it be better to understand how to have this balanced approach where you could have a pizza on a Wednesday evening and not feel guilty? Guilt is this human construct we create to beat ourselves up, and for what purpose? Let me tell you, no purpose. I want you to be able to enjoy whatever food you want to eat. I also want you to give up the term fussy eater. You're an adult, you're allowed not to eat things you don't want to eat. I'm under those terms, a fussy eater. Maybe I don't like things like bananas and cucumbers and pears. But labels like that will only hold you back. That's a little segue I'm segueing into there. The point is, I eat what I want to eat within reason. And I know, because I've learned, and I know, okay, I've been doing this slightly longer, but I can teach you how to appreciate all food and realize none of it is going to derail you, because there's nothing to be derailed from. There's just you looking after yourself bit by bit, learning a bit about food maybe drinking a bit more water, maybe getting some workouts in. Maybe you don't enjoy the workouts you're doing at the moment. This is all taken into account, because finding some exercise you do like that fits into your life, into your schedule in America, is another way to just start the wheels turning in terms of looking after yourself a bit more steadily, a bit more consistently. And that's when change happens, results happen that I know you're after. But there's the thing. If you do all of that and you're walking this middle path, you won't need a cheat day, because you'll never feel deprived. You'll never feel like, oh God, I'm so hungry. Oh, I walked past a supermarket and I went into the bakery just to smell it to make me feel better, which I've heard people do before. Life's too short to just smell food. I want you to eat the muffin if you want to eat the muffin, but I want you to know, eat it mindfully, with choice, with you in charge, not the muffin in charge, not mindlessly just eating food. And if you ever fall into that trap, that's okay. We've all done it, sat in front of a film and gone, bah, 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 and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this family share bag has gone. But it doesn't matter. There's nothing bad to feel about. These are all things that we go through, that we learn. So yes, I can help you. It doesn't need to be scary. Stop banning things. Stop throwing everything out. Baby steps with everything. That's the best approach. Baby steps will always get you to where you want to go, but they're never off-putting. So you don't need to ban any foods. You don't need a cheat meal, because why would you need a cheat meal if you had a pizza on Wednesday night? Because you've enjoyed those sort of foods which previously were treat or special. And that's the other thing. No need to try not to think of them that way, as treats or special or anything like that, because they're not. It's all just this array of food that you eat as and when you want, based on your terms, what you want to do, how you're feeling that day. And like I said, we can absolutely help you with this. The Fitty Confident New Way. Shout with any questions. Hope that helped.